Hey folks, welcome to Clipsy's Bricks. Today we're going to start the second phase of the drugstore build. So what we're going to work on is the apartment above it. But first we got to do some revisions, and mainly to this sign and its floppity flopness. Something's got to happen. So we're going to take it off. So what I'm going to do is I got a new piece, a darker bracket instead of the light blue gray one, so this one will be blended in a little bit better. And then I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to the Technic brick. It'll be a firmer connection, and I'm going to remove this bar piece here and replace it with the Technic. So I'm going to just try this here. That's there we go. And then before I replace that, I'm going to do another revision that was suggested to me by one of the viewers, and that is to slide the staircase one stud forward, just so that the railing lines up with the outer wall. So I'm going to do that here. Nice, quick, easy fix. All right, and then I'm going to go fix the sign. Be right back. There it is. Now it sits in a little bit far closer to the building, but I think that's all right. I do like it, how much sturdier it is. So, all right, with that done, let's get on to the apartment. And here's the start of the apartment. I have started laying it out a little bit. I'm using some of these big modified plates just to kind of give me a nice offset when it sits up on here. And it's going to sit back one stud, and it also helps cover up the bottom of the drugstore edge. And then what's inspiring me for this is the pet shop modular apartment. So that's kind of what I have in mind, and I'm going to do a little bit of a speed build here, just to lay out kind of the front of it, and then I'll come back in a sec. And then to get to the second floor, we need a stairs. So you can kind of see, just pretty simple, easy using the columns. And then this will go up to a loft, so this part will be open. And then you can see where we just put this on. So you can kind of see and you could come upstairs and then go up into the apartment. All right, well, I'm going to build out the rest of the walls and back window here off camera, and then I'll come back. But one of the things I wanted to point out is I was kind of thinking of this apartment as if the building had been like retrofitted. So we're gonna have the one windows bricked in, especially since that's where the new door is going, which kind of made me think of maybe the reason the paint on the bottom level is because, that's where another staircase used to be prior to the building being renovated for the drugstore and for the bougie second floor urban loft apartment. So I will be back in a moment. As is often the case when I build and I say I'll be right back, I end up doing a lot more than I planned on. And as you can see, I finished up the second floor. Also did some revisions. Added some tiling to the stairway in. Finished the world window, with a little plant. And then, but also, I got way ahead of myself and finished off the build entirely. So there's what it looks like. As you can see, I really went with a canal building or canal house style build. Really happy with the way it's turned out. And give you a quick spin around here, and then we will dive into the interiors and some of the details, architectural details, and what I was thinking. All right, so let's start with the main floor of the apartment. I'll just take this off. And then let me just zoom in here. So as you can see, this is the kitchen. I added a pot rack and with a hanging pot and a fork. I did, you can see that. I did change the bottom of the sink. Just bricked it in. And then added a shelf here with some heirlooms, I guess we could call it. Oh, who's that? That looks like Brooks Bricks. Little Matt's here to visit. Actually, this is Matt's new apartment. Got a nice little gaming style chair in there. Use those letter tiles as a carpet. Just kind of stacking it. And then a lot of you are going to probably notice, is going to ask me, where's the bathroom? Well, there's a litter box for the kitty. So we're just going to go with that. Even got a little shovel for scooping out the litter. But there wasn't a whole lot of space in here to work with because of how narrow the build was. There it goes. Speaking of kitties. So I kind of had to economize. Also, no reason why there isn't a formal bathroom. And then you can put the second floor on. You can kind of see there's the way the loft works. And then on the loft, a little bit of a railing. I went with an uplight style, connected right to the rail here. Nice little bed. And he went with the parts I had on hand. And then in the corner, there's a globe. And then the roof, some of you might have noticed, these are from that, picked up on a pab haul a while back. I thought it'd make really interesting tiled roof effect. And then I added some dark bluish gray in for some color contrast. And then big skylight windows, just so I could see down into the build. That just slides on. Slides on. Hooks down. And cheese slopes kind of also hold it in place, and then there's stud attachments. And then as far as some of the architectural elements, you'll notice, what I had here over the door for the drugstore. I repeated that motif here on the roof element, or decorating the roof element top, as well as on the back of the apartment. just, you know, trying to add a little bit of interest so it's not just a plain flat wall, which I'll put this back on. And then, brings me to this. I think I'm going to extend this deck around the back here. I don't like how flat and boring this back wall is. So if I extend the deck, and then, you know, the apartment resident can have a nice little, you know, area for a grill or a garden, or, you know, potted garden or something. But we're just going to finish up the tiling here, and the apartment drugstore will be done. I gotta say, I am thrilled with the way this has turned out. I hope you are too. I think the kitty litter box is a stroke of genius in my opinion, because everybody always wants a bathroom in these builds, and there's one. Of course, it's for the cat. Now, I hope you come back next time, where we're going to start work on the building next store. I think that's really when this build starts to shine, is once you start to see it in the larger context of a city. When I put it up against some of the other buildings, I think it blends in really well, and I can't wait to show you guys. Well, thanks for watching, and see you all next time. If you like the video, appreciate a like, and if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel and get all the updates. Take care, everyone.